Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 6, Bane of the Cosmic Forge. So we're going to be continuing our playthrough. We are pretty far along at this point. Last time we had played, we were kind of around this, what do you call him, a caterpillar guy. And he wants us to basically return his hookah pipe. So this part I don't think is mandatory in order to complete the game. So I may not actually even come back here and do this. Somehow I need to find a special key though. And I'm not sure what the exact order of that is. Because it's been a little while. Alright, so. Oh, hey, Goosecar. I guess, this is Saztam, I know, because you mentioned in Discord. This is your new name. And I have no idea how to pronounce that in French, so I'm just going to say Goosecar. Because I know it's some strange pronunciation like that. But welcome, how are you doing? All right. Let's see, yeah, so here is the caterpillar guy. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just kind of wander around this area. Oh yeah, that's right. These were pretty darn tough. Let's see. Silence won't work on them. Let's just go ahead and fight them. Hopefully blades will work on them. Let's try a whirlwind. That's probably not going to work. Just fight. And we'll do Angel's Tongue. Doesn't matter how it's pronounced. Okay. Yeah, this is a much harder area. It's like taking a step up. One down with a critical hit. Okay, we'll keep on using our loot to try to put him to sleep. They're definitely not following the Dungeons and Dragons rule, because elves are immune to sleep. Especially drow. Drow not only are immune to that, but they, I think, have like a 50% magic resistance to all magic. We've been seeing those in my Curse of the Azure Bonds playthrough. Those suckers are hard. Oh, hey Andrew, welcome. How you doing tonight? I was so upset that I had missed your stream. Hopefully I'll get to see you again soon. Oh, I see in this window, chat window is not showing up all the way. Let me try that. That make it better? There we go. Let's make sure that everybody can see it. Yep, okay. Good. And hey, Shadow President, how are you doing? Andrew says maybe they clipped their ears and lost immunity. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Kind of like Samson, he cut his hair and he loses his power. Shadow President says he always found it weird how in Wizardry 6 there are parts of the game where you're supposed to be outside in a forest and stuff. Yeah, exactly. But you can't see anything but the castle wall. I actually called them once about that. I called the hotline, the Wizardry hotline, which was Surtech. And I said, is there something wrong with my game? I said, I'm in this enchanted forest and I don't see any forest. All I see is a stone wall. And the guy, he was kind of embarrassed. He's like, yeah, he's like, there's supposed to be some forest there, but we didn't get it in. So I don't know if they ran out of time or what, but I always thought that was funny. So that's the official answer. You heard it from me. Because I actually talked to someone there at Surtech. Goosecar says, isn't drow a trademark of D&D? It probably is, and so is a hobbit. I don't know if you know that, but you're not supposed to use the word hobbit, but all kinds of games use it. Bard's Tale used hobbit. Some of the Ultimas used hobbit, and then they changed it to bobbit, because later on they didn't want to get in trouble. But yeah, there's quite a few like that you're not supposed to actually use, but I mean, who's really going to sue them over that? It's not harming them. Shout President said, great game, but the graphics were pretty outdated by the time it came out. Nobody plays Wizardry games for the graphics anyway. Very true. Another day in the salt mines. You should get one of those cosmic forges. Yeah. Andrew says, you only miss me getting frustrated at Zargon's level design and controls and the flashing visuals and bad music. Oh, man. So have you played that before, Andrew, or did you just was that the first time you played it? Oh, these guys again. These guys are pretty darn hard. Wow, I got really lucky. Usually they do a lot of damage. Yeah, I called them out on. I did seriously think that there was something wrong, that maybe my game wasn't working right when I kept seeing the stone graphics in the Enchanted Forest. But nope, I guess they didn't say they ran out of time. They just said, yeah, we didn't get it in there or something like that. They were always running on a total shoestring budget. It's amazing the games they put out. That's true of a lot of game companies, though, to be honest. Or at least it used to be true. In the 80s, almost all of them. Like, yeah, the Ultimas, a lot of them were shipped in plastic bags. There wasn't even a box. I mean, that's just crazy stuff. Goosecard says, yeah, Hobbit is verboten. Forbidden, you mean? Yeah. Halfling. Yeah, Halfling also. That's a Dungeons and Dragons thing. But again, you'll see it in some other things. Put some drow hobbits in forters. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be a first. I've never heard of that before. Andrew says he played it many years ago, so it's been a while. Ah, okay. You finally got your hands on all 3 episodes just besides the demo. Oh, so you played the demo before. Hey, Gator, welcome. How you doing? Gator says this was the first game that even had graphics. Yeah, this was a huge upgrade, going from really bad CGA to this amazing EGA. I mean, they've done amazing, even though the colors are limited, what they came up with here with 16 colors, in my mind, is incredible. Yep, never had textured wall. They didn't have animated backdrops like this water, although they don't have many. There's no way they'd know how to draw forest. That's funny. Yeah, Hobbit actually, Andrew, is in the Bard's Tale. You can be a hobbit. Just barely visible in the boggy earth are faint little footprints made from some small hopping creature. Is this the same place? Did I go in a big circle? Oh, this might be where you have to use like some kind of mushroom or something, or seems like there's some fairies or something around here, unless I'm confusing it with the last area. I don't remember. Glad you're doing good, Gator. Goose Card says, pretty sure Master of Magic had halflings. Yeah, I'm putting halflings in Forteverse. I mean, to me, it's less likely to get in trouble over that than Hobbit. Because Hobbit is an actual name, you know, the Hobbit. So that seems a lot more dangerous to me. Shadow President said he bought the Wizardry Collection Part 2 that had Heart of the Maelstrom, Bane the Cosmic Forge, and the real star of the show, Crusaders of the Dark Savant. They rely too much on gray. They should have gone with red for the walls. Amazing. Oh gosh, that'd drive you nuts though. Seeing red everywhere all the time. Now, my opinion, I prefer the gray. If I had to look at red walls all the time, I'd be picturing Amityville Horror. Have you ever seen that movie where they break in under the stairs and the walls are painted red in there? That's what I'd be picturing the whole time. Shadow President says, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but he always thought Eye of the Beholder 2 had the better graphics. Yeah. It's so true about beauty. I mean, you know, Eye of the Beholder. Completely agree. You can barely discern the silhouetted outline of the castle breaking through the mists as it stands towering above the trees. The trees. See, you have to use your imagination here. Here you're looking out over the trees and you see the castle. In the distance, the water's in front of it. The place you were just at like 20, 30 hours ago in your gameplay. For me, probably, yeah, about 30 hours ago. Just picture it out in the... See, imagination can just do so much for you. Yes, yeah, Ultima, they switched to Bobbits and Fuzzies, yep. Hey, Leandro, welcome, by the way. Good old Bobbits. They didn't really have to make all the menus gray, too. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and the skin tones. Yeah, no, I'm not saying they used the perfect palette by any means. I completely agree with you there. Yeah, the colorful text does help it pop. And I'm glad they put it on black like that. Because like Darklands, it is so hard to read some of the text because they just dump it on top of like a colored backdrop of a picture. It just does not work too well. Hey, Gauntlet, welcome. How you doing? Yep, see the trees. What trees? Happy little trees. He's got a little friend right there with a little critter running around. Gator says the monsters aren't imaginary. This isn't fair. Let's see. Is this where I came from? It is. Okay. I think I'm kind of done with this area then. Because I kept going right, and I never did... See, I would have come out that way. Let me try going right here. Never did run into anything special except for that one area. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to use there. If this were a modern game, Goosecard says, you could just buy the trees. Yeah, downloadable content. Oh, that's funny. And that's right. And then you could get all the textures you wanted on the trees. Because, you know, that's so important. That's so important to gameplay. Sarcasm, of course. Yeah, Shadow President. Touche. Gator says, oh yeah, and didn't Darklands have that really hard to read font? Yes, it was a double whammy. Hard font on top of a colored, like actual, drawn graphics. Like it wasn't just a solid color on the background. It was hard to read. Hey, Mac. Yeah, it's a wizardry kind of night. Absolutely. Yep. So I don't have anywhere else to go here. Let's go back from where I came. Somehow I need to find another key. I may need to look in the clue book so I don't waste tons of time. How you doing tonight, Mac? Gator says they put out a Master of Magic DLC, and that game's as old as this one. Really? Wow, that's crazy. They should do a patch and add some trees. That's funny. I don't know if they would even have the source code to this. According to Robert, is it Robert Surotek? That doesn't sound right. Well, anyway, Surotek, that's his last name. He was, co-founder of Surtech. He said that the Japanese owned the rights to Wizardry 6 through 8. And Surotech, I don't even know if that still exists, but he said they own the rights to Wizardries 1 through 5. You could see his interview on Matt Chat. Andrew says, have you tried streaming the English patched SNES Wizardry 6 game? No, I haven't. I've never even played that. I'm not a fan of console-based RPGs if it exists on a PC, because the PC allows you to... There's so many more inputs, plus you can usually transfer your characters. Yeah, Gator says, and then Wizardry 7 is nothing but trees. That is so true. There's trees everywhere. Here's your damn trees. Yeah. They probably got tired of people asking, calling in. They're like, you know what? You're going to get your trees in the next game. Glad you're doing great, Mac. Wanted to ask me, am I a fan of the Space Quest series? Oh, yeah, absolutely. There isn't many Sierra games I'm not a fan of. But yeah, Space Quest is awesome. All right, so here's the X, which I have already pulled up. Let me see if I still have a key. I don't remember what I got out of this when I raised it from the water. Surotech, yeah. Thanks, Gator. Gauntlet says, would you like if they redid the graphics in Wizardry like Bard's Tale? I don't care about the graphics, to be honest. I care about the usability of the game. So if they redid the graphics, it would make no difference to me. But if they included features like Bard's Tale did, where you could, let's say quit the game right in the middle of combat, or, have the inventory redone, things that make it a lot easier to play, then yes, I would be all for a remake. But graphics, I just don't care. Goosecard says, it's pretty astonishing how much source code has been lost for Rising. I know, it's crazy. It's such a shame. I would love to be able to get my hands on the source code for games like this. Because, yeah, I would add in those annoyance feature fixes. But I don't even know where the source is. I don't know if some Japanese company owns it or what. Andrew says he agrees PC is superior, but it could be an interesting stream to watch you struggle through the console version. Gotcha. So is it a lot different than the PC version? Gauntlet says you fall in the water because you only see trees. Gator says our game is finished. Time to delete all the code. Yeah. It makes you really wonder, like, was it on a diskette? Like, did they have the source on a single diskette under somebody's desk? What the heck happened to it? Do I have all the Space Quest series, Mac asks? No, I don't think I have. What was the last one? I've beaten, I think, 1 through 3. And then whatever's beyond that, I never played anymore. Shadow President says a lot of times he was really impressed with the Famicom NES ports of these old school RPGs. Yeah, I was playing Ultima 3 Exodus on a stream. I have to still continue that. So I've been here. I've already opened all this. What I need is the key of the dead, I think. Let's see, Book of Sirens, no. That was what they meant. They improved the game with the graphics. Oh, okay. Yeah, the graphics I don't care about, but everything else, yeah, that'd be cool. They should open source old games that aren't doing anything with. Yeah, as long as they don't plan on doing something with it. I mean, what would it hurt? It'd give them publicity. Yeah, people could start coming up with their own games then that a lot of people would play. Maybe they would lose some money. I don't know. I really don't. But, to be honest, they may have actually lost it. Diskettes only last so long, and if they only had it on a hard drive somewhere and one diskette and they went bad, it's gone. Yeah, like Giscard said, a lot of times it's literally lost. It's the bottle oracle. I know. Is this where you put something and then it washes up? I think that's how it is. I have to merge some stuff here. Let's see. So we need the wine bottle. And then that's cork. Where is it? Cork bobber. And then, let's see. Trade. Let's see if I can merge these. Bottle with cork. Okay. So do I put this in here or do I have to have a note? I think maybe I'll just use this here. Let me see. I'm just going off memory here. It's been a long time. There we go. Place the bottle in the water and then watch it float away. Cool. So that's what we wanted to do next. A few Ultimate games have lost source, Goosecar says. Andrew says SNES Wizardry is actually not bad. He was playing in Japanese, so he struggled hard. But the English patch would make it playable. That's cool. So now we need to go to the Island of the Lost again and see if that bottle shows up there. This isn't it. Nope. Yeah, and it could be Gauntlet. That's why they don't do that. Is because they don't want people to start making their own games. Basically put them out of business, Because then that company wouldn't be able to come up. Even if it's a totally different game, the more games that are out there that do these old school things, it's less likely they'll buy your newer games. That's where I just was. Max says, I just bought you Space Quest 1 through 5. Nice. Thank you, Mutt. That's awesome, Mac. Sweet. Man, you've bought me, how many games now? 13 plus 5, 18. Man, I really appreciate that. I just don't know how I'm ever going to get around to playing them all. I guess that's for the PC then? That's awesome. Thank you very much. I'll probably just jump right into 4 then, because I know I've beaten 1 through 3. I don't know though. I'd probably have to do them all from scratch again to remember if the story is, has continuity. Here we go. So an old stoppered bottle has floated to the shore, just lying in the sand. Ah, nothing came up. So we do have to merge something else with it. Like a note or something. Well, at least it didn't like get rid of it. Yeah, so there's something you got to put in there. I don't remember how to do that. I'm probably going to have to look in the hint book. The Super Nintendo ones are really worth playing for the music. Shadow President says he's pretty sure the Wizardry games are essentially abandonware nowadays. Surtech is out of business, and I don't think... Well, the thing about it is, I don't know why Surotech would have said that they own the intellectual property rights to it. Who does? Does he personally? But he used the word we. And so, yeah, go watch that interview on Matt Chat on YouTube. And he talks about it. Yeah, Space Quest was so fun. It was really quirky, a lot of comedy in it. Shadow President says he remembers re-rolling his character stats forever to get a ninja in this game. Oh yeah. It takes so long. Especially if you were trying for something really crazy like a fairy ninja. That takes forever. Paralyzed. Ooh. No, Gator, it's the opposite. They sold the rights of 6 to 8 to some Japanese company. And they own the rights to 1 through 5. It's like, why would you keep the earlier ones and sell the older ones? Or sell the newer ones. It's like, what the heck? I mean, I know D.W. Bradley, he was the designer, pretty much sole programmer of Wizardry 6 and 7. I know he moved to Japan, so I don't know if that had something to do with it or not. But he wasn't involved at all with Wizardry 8. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Yes, I have played Space Ace. So hard. If you're talking arcade game, I played it at the arcade. It was so hard because I could not see where to go. Like, Dragon's Lair was hard too, but you could kind of see sometimes which direction to push. But in Space Ace, everything was so, like, convoluted, like the graphics and everything. That's superb art, but it was just so hard to tell which direction to push. So I would just die almost instantaneously when I played that game. Okay, let me look in the manual. See if I can find where in the world I'm supposed to go next. It's just, I don't want to struggle through this. Okay, let's see. It says he'll give you a note. The caterpillar guy. I thought I remembered getting that. Yeah, let me see. Maybe that's what I need to put in there. Let's see if I still have that somewhere. thought he gave me something like that. Sure not seeing it. Yeah, I don't get it. Because I even said like reclamation numbers. And I remember him repeating that, like saying, oh, I forgot what the number was. But he sure didn't give me anything. Well, let's try to go back to him. Space Aces on Steam. Yeah, that's one of those games where if you have infinite coins, I don't think it'd be as fun to play. That was one of the things that made it fun, like Dragon's Lair and Space Ace. They were so hard, and when you would die, more quarters. Where I lived, they had Dragon's Lair at a Showbiz Pizza, 50 cents to play it. You only got 3 lives. And you would literally die within probably 3 minutes. And then, you want to continue? You have to put 50 more cents in. And it wasn't even really continue. It was like on a random mode where it would just, no matter where you were at, it would just pick a random thing for you to do. So you couldn't even practice. It's super difficult. Did you buy the Dragon's Lair on the PC, like the really crappy one where it's a side scroller? Yeah, you can watch Dragon's Lair and Space Aces animated films. Gauntlet says he has the arcade style controller for PlayStation 3, really nice. Yeah, Dragon's Lair came out during a sort of dark age of animated films. I agree. Disney Renaissance had not begun yet. Yep. You wish it had been movies, Gator says. Space Ace is too cool to only have 15 minutes. Yeah, it was pretty cool, wasn't it? Bluth, he's the guy that did the art. He has a YouTube channel, and he got a Kickstarter funded to present a demo to possibly make a Dragon's Lair film. Oh, this is going to be rough. But I haven't heard anything in years about it. Yeah, Dragon's Lair I really liked it. It was super hard. Max says they also have all the Heroes Quest and newest King's Quests from 2015. That's cool. Andrew says Showbiz Pizza. I remember those from a long time ago. Yeah, they were awesome. This is probably going to be a reload here. I can't fight all these. Max says there is an Atari 2600 collection on Steam with 150 games. Gosh, that's crazy. You have the floppy disk version, then the DVD version. I got you. Okay. And then the PlayStation 3. They have it on Blu-ray too, I know. And supposedly it's a lot better. Because I had the DVD version and there was a pause between every move. It drive me nuts. But with the Blu-ray, supposedly there's no pause and it plays like the original. Gator says they wanted to make Dragon's Lair movie in the early 2000s. I remember seeing art of Dirk with his helmet off and he had the Duke Nukem haircut. Oh, really? Chat President says his mom took him to a showbiz for a birthday when he was very young. It was an awesome time. He believes certain parts of the country had showbiz, others had Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, for me, Chuck E. Cheese came a lot later. Like showbiz was there much, much earlier. We actually here in my state had a place called Abracadabra, and it was actually a Kmart pizza place. So Kmart started to branch off because these pizza places were popping up, and it had the most arcade games I had ever seen in one room. They had a dedicated arcade area, and this was probably, I'm going to take a guess that it was maybe 1984, something like that, 83. I was really young. There had to have been at least 50 games, full arcade games in there. It was just nuts. And Dragon's Lair was one of them there too. Yeah, poor Nolan Bushnell's right. Thousand and one versions of Pong on Steam, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if the Dragon's Lair movie gets made. I sure hope it does too. Only time will tell. Showbiz Pizza had Dragon's Lair Duck Hunt. Goose Card says this Showbiz Pizza turned into a Chuck E. Cheese at some point. Yeah, I think mine did too. But I was probably in college by the time that happened. Maybe high school, I'm not really sure. Hey, Millennial, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You a big Wizardry 6 fan? Okay, so let's try to get this note from this guy. Because evidently he supposedly gives us one. Bottle. Locker. Storage unit. I remember a storage facility on the Isle of the Keep. Get claim number. That's very interesting. Claim storage number. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese definitely was not the same as Showbiz. It became for little kids, where Showbiz was more, for me, it was more for older kids. Yeah, Andrew, we need to put the message in the bottle. But for some reason, he won't give it to me. Let me try message. Get message. Get note. Message in bottle. Let me try Oracle. The bottle Oracle is really very easy. All we need to do is put a question in a bottle and let go. After that, then you only need to find the bottle. Why didn't I think of it sooner? There, okay, finally he gives it to us. Here, take this message and seal in the bottle. Okay. So you had to say bottle Oracle. Who got it? There it is, special message. Bottle with message and cork. They really maximized abbreviation there. Doesn't sound like it's saving. That's weird. Millennial says he played back in the 90s and he's from Argentina. Cannot understand how to finish this game. It is really hard to finish if you're not using tips. Yeah, it took me over a year to beat this without any tips when I played it originally. I just get frustrated and come back to it later because I had no idea where to go. It was not easy. Andrew says he needs to replay his game. Yeah, you do. I'd love to watch you play it on stream. On your Twitch. Max says the Showbiz documentary about the guy that bought all the animatronics was great. Rockafire Explosion, he thinks it was called. Yeah, I have a funny story about that too. I'll tell you in a second. I'll finish what everybody has said here. Yeah, I thought I did it before too, Gauntlet, but evidently I didn't say the right thing. I didn't get the note before. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. This is almost certain death. I'll just reload. There's no way I could kill that. Wizardry 6 had a ton of endings, Shadow President says he believes. Yeah, decide what to believe. Yeah. It has 2 main endings and like kind of 4 offset endings that you could do. Hey Eric, welcome. How are you doing this evening? Shadow President says he finally broke down and bought the Wizardry 6 hint book via mail order for $20, which was a lot for a kid. Oh yeah, it was. Leandro says we are already 3 from Argentina. Yeah, that's awesome. Welcome Argentina. Yeah, I'm trying to run away. They destroy me. I can't get away from them. Luckily, we're not playing in Iron Man mode. We can get away with that in Wizardry 8. There's no way you could play Iron Man mode in Wizardry 6. It's not going to happen. Mainly because of how running works, fleeing. If you could flee like you can in Wizardry 8, then you may be able to beat this in Iron Man mode. Played in the M&M era, yeah. Glad you're doing well, Eric. Yeah, I'm doing great. Wizardry 6 night is always great. Hanging out with you guys. Goose Card says PC gaming was popular in Argentina in the late 80s and early 90s, he supposes. Oh, there's the castle description again. Death is saying hello, friend. Yeah, absolutely. He's like, welcome. I welcome you. Okay, now we can get back. Shadow says the enemy graphics and animation in this are awesome. So much better than the backgrounds. Yeah, I agree. Make sure that wasn't the bottle oracle. Oh my gosh. They love throwing all these crabs at me. These things do so much damage. Lenio says he didn't have a console back in the 90s. He started with an MSX and Commodore 128 and then a PC. Colin says, welcome back, D4T. We have your table reserved. Breakdancing crabs. I wanted to make sure that wasn't the bottle oracle spot. Okay, so anyway, the story I was going to tell you about those machines or whatever you want to call them that were in Showbiz Pizza. So I was a kid, probably, I don't know for sure how old it was, but I'm going to guess I was about 6 or 7. Okay, So the way our showbiz was set up was there was this stage that was about, oh, I don't know, 3 feet off the ground, and they had these mechanical. If I remember right, there were like bears on the stage, and you know how teddy bears will have eyes that kind of glow when light hits them a certain way. So it's already freaky enough when you walk up to them when you're a kid that's like 6 or 7 years old and their eyes are kind of glowing and the lights are off on the stage, but the lights behind you are on. So it was like a, kind of an eerie glow on them. So I walk up to them and I'm looking at them, I'm already kind of scared just because they're huge. I mean, those things were massive. I'm this little bitty kid. And all of a sudden they turn on and they you know how machines work back in those days, they have these unnatural movements, like if I remember right, there was a drum set, so like they started just going like hitting the drums and doing all these awkward movements. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. It scared me so badly. I just remember running, like not even knowing where to run. I just ran as fast as I could. And then every time I would come into showbiz, I would never go anywhere near that stage. And somebody was saying, I bet some of the teenage kids that were working there saw me over there and turned them on to scare the crap out of me. But I can laugh at it now. But when I was a kid, that scared me to death. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Here's the bottle oracle. Okay, now we got the right one sent off. Gooseguard says it's worth it to see that death scene. It is a cool death scene. It's just a single graphic, no animation, but that moan he makes is perfect. Shadow Presence says The Simpsons had a great showbiz Chuck E. Cheese parody, Wally Weasels. And the band at Showbiz Chuck E. Cheese was most certainly in the Uncanny Valley. Really? Oh, Millennial says he still has that Commodore 128. Really? And it still functions? Because that's really cool. That's not the right place yet. I actually do want to give one of these cylinders real quick. So we need to use the horn. Oh, it's disconnected. Gotcha. Yes, I do have ashes. Somebody has ashes. There we go. Sorry, but I can't touch this one. You'll have to return it yourself. There, that's how we get the key. Oh, I forgot about that. Wow, I am so glad I did that. That would have taken forever to figure out. Nice. Shadow Presence says, we tend to like human-like robots that are unrealistic, or ones that are extremely realistic. If they're relatively close to reality, but just wrong enough, we know we're being deceived. Yeah, that's true. That's called Uncanny Valley. Okay. Now we can actually go to the Isle of the Dead. That's what we needed. So I don't even really need to do this bottle Isle of the Lost thing, but I'll do it anyway. We'll get the reclamation number. Somehow I missed it. Is this the Isle of the Dead? No, that's where the NPC is. Melee or whatever her name is. Melee. Here we go. So here's our bottle. Bottle with answer and cork. That's funny. So, bottle with answer and cork. Let's just say it. Let's use it. There we go. You unplug the bottle and discover a message inside, which reads 38, 23, 36. Remember I told you it was Miley's measurements? There you go. There's her measurements. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we could go to the storage unit thing, but the problem with that is if you do that, then you cannot go back to her to buy items. And so I don't think I want to do it. Because later in the game, after you beat it, you can come back here and buy some items to transfer to Wizardry 7. The valley, if you were to plot a graph of our level of approval on y-axis versus level of realism on x-axis. Yeah. Yeah, what if you weren't 18? Yeah, I sure wasn't. I don't think. No, I definitely wasn't. When I first got this, I was 12, I think. Okay, we need to find the Isle of the Dead. Pretty sure you can see the door from the right side somewhere. I don't think this is it. Nope. I think it's actually straightforward from here. No, that's not it. This might be it here. Yep. Okay, Isle of the Dead. The reason why we don't have to do that other part, normally there's something you can do in this game where you go back to the storage unit, get out that pipe for the caterpillar, take it to the caterpillar. He gives you a mushroom that you can eat that will shrink you. But you can actually get out of a certain area in this game without using the mushroom. So there's no point in even doing it. So let's use Key of the Dead. Okay, we'll just start exploring. This area is going to be really, really hard for my party. My party is super weak, being only level 11 and 12. Inside the bizarre crypt, your senses give you a creepy feeling, perhaps an early warning sign of imminent danger, or possibly just the reality of being surrounded by so many dead people. Okay, so nothing around there. Okay, bye, Millennial. Nice see you. That's pretty funny, Shadow President. He's like, hey, you're not fooling me. I know that there's something not quite right here. Oh, glad to hear it, Mac. I'm really enjoying it too. It's so much better when, in my opinion, when the streamer plays a game that they're somewhat familiar with, so that they're not just stumbling around like an idiot like I do sometimes. So I'm pretty familiar with this game, so I think it makes for better streaming. Of course, Wizardry 8, I know exactly what to do and where to go. Oh, more of them? Ooh, and it's the sorceresses too. That's scary. Uh-oh, here comes Sonic Blast. Hula goes insane. Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome community of gamers. Shadow President says definitely could stumble around in the dark on my own with a new game, but with an expert on the game, you can learn a lot and shoot the breeze on other topics. Yeah, you don't have to focus quite as much on the game. Wow, 22,000 experience. That was a lot. And yet still no level up. Okay, downstairs it is. I don't think any of these candles do anything, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, that's true, Shadow President. There's actually several in this game. The natives, they're topless. The fairies are topless. Rebecca, who you're going to meet eventually, she's topless. And then, ooh, Chain Chauces is nice. And then those sirens. It seems like there might be one more, too, that I'm not thinking of. What does he have? He has full plate lower. She has Jay's skirt, which I'm probably going to leave on. It weighs 18.5, minus 7. 20, minus 9. No, this is worth trading. She needs to drop something here. Let's drop this Holy Basher. I definitely don't need that. Okay. Still overloaded. Let's see. The ninja can carry a little bit here. I don't know if she can carry this, though. Yeah, she can. Good. And then this one's still overloaded. I'm looking at the CC column there on the left. That's carrying capacity. It should be gray like that. If it's light blue, you're slightly overloaded. We're going to drop these gloves because those are cursed. What else can we get rid of here? Let's get rid of one of these resurrection items. I don't need this anymore, but I don't think I can drop it. No. Yeah. 168. She needs to get down to... she's not even close. I'd have to get her down to 125. That's not happening. Yeah, exactly. Shadow President. Layla, definitely Derek and Domino's reference. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Lost Warrior in Memorandum may find his way home. Let's see if this is where we use those ashes. Yep. Place a small cylinder of ash on the altar. Sweet. Now this is where the game starts getting really crazy. Like amazing things you start running across. One of these rooms I think has something in it that we need. Oh, but there's so many rooms. I don't want to go in all of them because there's random encounters. Like a set random encounter. Leave this place. Return to your own world. I don't think I have magic screen. Armor plate. It's not going to last long. I think only one isn't silenced. Did I search in there? Yep. Huge stone fell from the ceiling. Glad I saved it. Still died. Oh, DOSBox just froze up. Wizardry 6 seems to freeze up DOSBox quite a bit. I never have had Wizardry 6 freeze up on a PC, a real PC, on DOS. So there's definitely an issue with DOSBox. Just can't resist that. They're too weak. There we go. Okay. Let's use those potions. There we go. I'll have to try to rest. Try to get my spell points back. They're all silenced. Nice. Okay, let's try this again. Dispel Undead should work on these. Unless they blink out like that. Okay, I killed 3 of them. Yeah, that's a pretty cool sound, isn't it? I just feel like there was a trap or... oh my goodness. This will be a reload. Okay, Wizardry. Okay, let's speed this up. Die, Dark Defilers. There we go, guys. It's a disco zombie with a K. D-I-S-K-O. Zombie guard. The disco zombie. Let's see what he does. He tries to grab at Dane. Paralyzed. Yeah, there was a trap, Eric. I'm pretty sure that right after this somewhere there's something I need to find in one of these rooms. Just don't remember what it is. This disco zombie has evasion ability. The most fearsome enemy in the game, the memory protection vault. Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't saved your game. There we go, finally. Yeah, I think it probably is protection mode that this game runs in, because it sure as heck wouldn't be real-time mode at this point, you know, in the 1990s. Eric says, let's dance. No, thank you. That would be so weird, wouldn't it? Zombie comes up to you and starts dancing and trying to grab you. You wouldn't know if you wanted to laugh or be freaked out. Maybe that's its tactics. These are those ones that keep scaring you. Oh, and they paralyze you. Okay, time to summon something tougher to fight for us. Let's see if we can weaken them. Ah, weakness works on them. Spell Undead killed 2 of them. We just summoned 4 undead lords. There is a fighting skill based on dance. Yeah, there is, you're right. Oh, these are banshees, okay. Let's see what these undead lords do for us. They even scared the undead lords. Undead Lord cast terror. Oh, gee, thanks. Oh, there we go. Cast poison gas. Even that didn't work. Wow. Just good old-fashioned physical attacks against these. Undead Lord cowers and... Oh, goldenrod. Wow. I think that's a really, really good item, but I think it might be only for fairies. Let me check this out. Yeah, +1 regeneration when it's equipped. 3d4, so it does 3 to 12 damage. Can cast heal wounds, +1 regeneration, +1 hit. I'm just so scared. I think only fairies can use it. No, any race can use it, but only priests or bishops, which I don't have. Man, that would be an awesome melee weapon in their second hand for a priest or a bishop. He could just be, you know, in his right hand, he could have like a morning star or something, and then in his left hand, this, and just be beating the crap out of people and getting regeneration at the same time. Too bad that wouldn't transfer to Wizardry 7. Eric says, are they having a contest to who can shove boo the last? Sure seemed like it. Oh, no. I'll just reload. Oh, we ran away. Okay, good. That'll make it easy to reload. Do they allow fairies to become priests or bishops? Yes. Yes, fairy can be anything. Any race can be anything in Wizardry. I don't know which way I should be going now. I think this way. Huge spiders. Let's kill these suckers quickly. They're all asleep. Oh, I fizzled. Okay. Oh, I don't want to fight this, but I guess I need the experience. Okay. Let's just do it. Gauntlet says the mobs don't fit in the rooms often. Yeah. You have to use your imagination. That ninja's doing way too many critical hits. That's why they nerfed it in Wizardry 8. It was so overpowered. Critical hit ability. Oh, I was going the wrong way then. They try to confuse you on purpose with which direction. So when I get out of this room, I need to go left. You imagine the mobs are not here. Oh, look, I win. Yeah. Just imagine that you won. And they just close your eyes and say, they're not here, and they disappear. Wow, still no level up. Hopefully I should have back most of my spell points by now. Midnight Choir and loot. I'd rather fight these spiders, though, than the ghosts or other things that are just really annoying. Yeah, in Wizardry 8 that would happen, Gauntlet, if you used, what was it called? Boiling blood, I think. When one of them explodes, the rest do. Wow. These spiders are everywhere. Could you imagine being in this dungeon and having this many giant spiders coming at you? I'd be like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm not staying in here. That'd be so freaky. The cherry bomb. There's a spell in Wizardry 8 called Boiling Blood. That's the only one where when you kill one enemy, it blows up, and then anybody surrounded them takes damage. There we go, finally a level up. Level 12 Bard. I don't know if I need Skullduggery anymore at this point. That's for picking locks. I guess I will, because if I find a treasure chest. Here's my other Bard. Definitely don't need pickpocketing anymore. Oh wow, there's poison. Oh my lord, I didn't notice. At least it's not like real banshees in Dungeons and Dragons where they can kill you with their scream. Okay, we need to cure this poison. There we go. Still have yet to find the room. An eerie glow bathes the party. Silenced. Ghostly she-hag. Okay. I don't know how hard she's going to be. Let's hope the ninja critically hits her. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Oh, dang it. All my guys that have silencer sleep. This is gonna suck. Luckily, my loot's putting them to sleep. All right, silence is going. We've got to be getting close to that room that we need. Charmed one of them. What's that gauntlet? About the giant spiders that you said earlier? No, I see that comment. Sleep won't work. Devil's Pipe will. I don't know if Charm works on him or not. Nope. Oh, certain words got blocked. I see. Yeah, YouTube's probably just trying to keep things clean and doesn't know context, you know. You go over to Discord if it's something you want to talk about. YouTube's blocking. Lightning rod. That's interesting. Finding all these interesting, like, wand type items. Ah, it was a joke. Okay. Oh, wow. Monstrous snake. We haven't seen one of these for a long time. It's kind of weird that that was in this area. I almost accidentally threw my Vulcan hammer. That would have been a problem. Because you don't get to get it back. Don't mind me, I'm going to throw an 18,000 gold piece object at you. That's one thing I'm going to make sure Forteverse has, is if you throw an item that's not breakable, that you'll pick it up automatically after combat. So you don't have to, worry about it. It'll encourage throwing skill too. Yeah, the Blade Cuisinart does have critical hit ability. It's slow. It's small though. I think it's only like 2 to 5% or something. I don't remember what chance it is. I think it can poison too if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure about that though. It's a really good item because you can melee with it and it's single-handed. But in this area, we will actually find better items. Oh, these are lords. Undead lords. They silenced me. They have pretty high armor. Oh. Oh, good. It said I ran away. But luckily I had killed him that round. Because otherwise what happens is no matter how many you killed, you get 0 experience. Plus you run down the hall like an idiot. I think I need to go this direction, but I'm really not sure. Maybe it was this way. No, it doesn't seem right. So many rooms. Devil winds whip through the corridor. Can I rest it off? I can, but wraiths and shadows come up. That's not a good thing. We summoned a greater demon. Oh, Dane ran away. Well, that'll make me get rid of this battle a lot faster. There we go. Fear's going away. Nice. They didn't get a chance there. Oops. Where's that Bard's Tale Trilogy mini-map when you need it? Nice. Charmed it. Whoa. Spear of Death can poison. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. You just poisoned me. The PC speaker moan is in agony. Yeah, sure is. You still working on your game, Gauntlet? Tarantulas? That's funny that they're actually called tarantulas and not giant tarantulas. Oh, that was blocked by YouTube. Oh, it's probably because of the word moan. They probably thought it was a bad word or something. Try to retype it without the word moan in there. See if it'll accept it. He says, yeah, I'm attempting to redo game in Pixel Game Maker. Cool. Weakened. You thought it was agony, but you typed it, removed the word, so yeah, that's what I thought. It thinks of it as being probably something, you know, adult in nature or something. God forbid anybody hear a word like that. It's so funny. Funny thing is, you know, I flag all my videos to say it's not for kids because YouTube makes you do that now. I mean, I don't care if kids watch it, obviously, but you just never know what people are going to say, so I don't say that kids, it's, you know, for kids. The AI doesn't understand the context making the AI. Yeah. Again, artificial ignorance. That's what I always call it. Gosh, am I going the wrong way yet again? It's time to cast direction. It's going west. I don't know if that's the right direction. I haven't had a single encounter on the wall, so I don't think it is. Wow, what the heck? Come on, Peros. Cast your dispel. He fell unconscious from being scared. Let's just whack these guys down with those weapons. Oh, one of my guys ran away. Way to go. Okay, east. Oh, this is a bad encounter. Let's see. Another golden rod. Oh, yeah, that's right. I never looked at that other item I got. The lightning rod. Mage, Alchemist, and Psionic. Okay. Once again, I can't use that. Again, 3d4 damage. Doesn't have health regeneration though, so that's not nearly as good. Oh, Wizardry, come on. Give me a break. Eric says, I thought you liked it in Monster Hotel. Yeah, Motel Hell is more like it. It's the Hotel California and Motel Hell all mixed together. Okay, Bard. Cast your direction spell. I'm going to keep going east here. Yep, this is the right way. Although I don't really want to fight all these. This area has such good stuff once you get in there closer. But getting through this part is so tedious. Loot again. It's crazy I'm still using the loot, which is what the bard starts with. It's still effective. So are you still playing, Eric? Where are you at in Wizardry 6? You're sifting through the undead in the pyramid. Ah, gotcha. You having fun? The pyramid area is tough. Here we go, finally. Insane skeleton. This is the guy I've been looking for. I don't remember what we get from him, but I think we had to do this for some reason. Not sure how a skeleton can be insane, but we just critically hit him. Let's try to weaken him. Silence, so I may not be able to play it. Oh, you can. Cool. Uh-oh, poison gas. That's not a good one. Skeleton key. That's what we needed. I don't know if he can drop better items than that, but that's not very useful for me. I know I'm gonna die doing this. Do this again. Let's conjure something really strong here. You're still having fun with this game. Cool. Yeah, it does take a lot out of you, that's for sure. Fizzle. Bad oratory. no poison gas this time. Yeah, just imagine if you played this and you didn't go through all these rooms trying to find the skeleton key. You get to a spot and you're like, what am I supposed to do now? So he always drops the same things, it looks like. Okay. Question is, which way did I come from? I think I need to go this way. Yep. Now we get to the cool areas, where you get some of the best items in the game. But I probably have to save that for another stream, which will be good because we'll just start the stream right off in a really cool, dangerous area where there's all kinds of good treasure. We're getting pretty close to actually beating the game. Basically, after we complete this whole area, there's two more areas. One enchanted forest area, and then the final area, which is not that big, but it's very dangerous. And that area contains greater demons, where you can actually get Excalibur and some of the crazy good items in the game if you're super, super patient. That's where I've been able to find Excalibur 2 or 3 times now, and it's a really rare drop, so I was really lucky because it's actually rare to even get greater demons. I think the chance of them spawning is like 2 to 4% or something, and then when you kill them, I think the chance of getting a really good item like Excalibur is only like 1 or 2% chance. Plus there's other items that are kind of equal level as Excalibur. So, yeah, it just takes a lot of grinding to find something really good like that. But the cool thing is it does transfer to Wizardry 7, just not 8. Well, anyway, guys, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did. The chat earlier was especially going crazy, and that was fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.